Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video, then you are ready for battle. That's right, Battle the Brave 8 is this weekend. We have some details that we just want to remind everybody of, so listen up. Now remember that it's February 2nd. The doors are going to open at 4 p.m. Friday, February 2nd. Do not come to the gym before 4 p.m. The doors will be locked. We'll still be putting finishing touches on things. Please don't show up before 4 p.m. All right? Doors will open at 4. We are going to do the athlete brief at 5, and then the event's going to start at 5:30 with heat number 1. All right? On Saturday, we are going to open the doors at 8 a.m. Right? We are going to have the athlete brief at 8:30, and then we are going to start the first workout after the national anthem at 9 a.m. Upon entering the gym on Friday, your team needs to make sure that they sign it into a floater heat, right? So you're gonna have a sheet that you need to fill out. Make sure that it does not interfere with one of your events, please, all right? That floater is gonna be over at our friends over at ROKC. You're gonna get to climb the rock wall. It's gonna be a gnarly workout. It'll be real fun, all right? So those are just a couple of the event details, all right? Now, let's talk about the actual events themselves. There have been some questions. People have hit us up on Instagram and Facebook and things like that, and we really appreciate it. So let's talk about a couple things that people had questions on. All right. Now, for any of the movements, it's always going to be based off of CrossFit standards, right? To a point with just a timing thing this year, but we'll get into that. First workout, right? It is going to be the 4 rounds, 5 rope climbs, 15 synchro squats, and you're going to have 3 different objects that are going to be squatted at the same time. Now, the 5 rope climbs can be completed by anybody, right? So you can have one person do all 5. You can break it up between the team, doesn't matter. Now, there is a standard for the rope climb this year. You are not allowed to jump off the rope. You have to lower yourself all the way down. Feet must make contact with the ground before your hands come off the rope. If you jump off the rope, it is a no rep and you must complete another rep, right? We want to make sure it's dark, there's lights around, there's equipment, there's people, it's gnarly. We want to make sure nobody rolls an ankle or anything like that. So please make sure you lower yourself all the way down. Second thing is, from there, you're gonna pick up the equipment, right? We have the kettlebells, we have the fat bar, and then we have the soft stone. Soft stone will be on the shoulder, front rack for the barbell, and then the kettlebells, you can do that gnarly thing where you turn them out and it's sitting on your shoulders. Now, the standard for the synchro squats is just at the bottom. Everybody must be at the bottom together, and then they can stand up. It's gonna be different for everybody, so I don't care. Once you guys all go, I would probably say squat, and you guys all go down together, look around, everybody's down, okay, cool, come back up. That's how I do it, right? That is the standards for workout number 1. Now, the standard for scaled on rope climbs is gonna be standing with the body locked out, hands on the rope. You will lower yourself all the way down until your body is flat on the ground, from your head all the way to your heels. Then you can get back up. Your hands must maintain contact with the rope the entire time. You can break your hip, you can bend your knees, I don't care how you do it, but you must start with the body extended and you must lay flat at the bottom. All right? Now, from there, workout number 2. This is gonna be a nice little waterfall effect, right? We're gonna have scaled intermediate RX males, scaled intermediate RX females behind the barbells, right? This is on for workout number 2, OFP. At the 0 mark, the first athlete, male and female, will step up to the bar. They will perform a deadlift into a clean, into a shoulder to overhead. I don't care how it gets over your head, as long as it gets over your head, you must be locked out at the top. That means ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists, bar, all need to be in one straight line for the rep to be good. At the 30-second mark, they will go to the next bar, and then the next person will go on bar number 1. And then it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're just gonna keep filing in, and you're gonna try to get as far down that ladder as possible. This is all on you, and how strong you are in this complex. It's gonna be really fun. I'm very excited for this, all right? Now, the standards, like I said earlier, right, CrossFit, they say, hey, as long as the bar's off the ground, but by the buzzer, it's good. To make sure that we don't mess up the flow, you must have completed the rep before the 30-second mark. So this isn't just about how strong you are. Once you get through a few bars, it's going to be about your conditioning too. You need to pick up that bar. You only have 30 seconds. Let's make it happen. Now, on day 2, we're going to come in and do the workout Overwatch. Overwatch is going to be 90 synchro toes to bar and then 120 calories on the C2 bike while you have a partner holding kettlebells overhead. Let's talk about the kettlebell and bike first. If the kettlebells come down and contact the shoulder, or if they come down and contact the ground, obviously, right, the bike has to immediately take their feet off of the pedals and stop pedaling, right? Once those are back overhead and locked out, then that's good to go. Now, if you have really terrible mobility, my people at my gym would say your mobility affects your ability, so start working on it. But as long as you have those bells overhead, you're not resting them like on your head or on your shoulder. Hey, you do you, boo-boo, all right? Now, the toes to bar. All 4 feet must contact the bar at the same time. The heels must break the back of the upright. Must come all the way through for it to be a completed rep. Now, remember, with this workout, every minute on the minute, the pairs are gonna switch. You're gonna have a male-female pair on the toes to bar, a male-female pair on the bike and kettlebell. At the minute, you're gonna switch, and you're just gonna keep going through that until all the toes to bar are done and all of the calories on the bike are done, right? If you finish one before the other, that's okay. You can still stay there and you can keep rotating out and giving each other a break while you try to complete those reps. Now, scale exceeded my expectations, right? So, because you're so fit, you get an awesome prize, which is you're now gonna be performing 120 knee raises and 120 cal bike. Congratulations. All right, awesome. Now, workout number 4 is going to be 4A is fire for effect and 4B is hurry up and wait. One male-male or female-female pair is going to be on one workout, while simultaneously the other pair will be on the other workout. There'll be a minute rest between those 9-minute AMRAPs for you to switch workouts. Let's talk about A first. A is pretty self-explanatory. There's not a lot going on. Anybody can do the run. You guys can break the bench however you want. You can break the double unders. You can break the push-ups. The wall balls are synchronized, same standard. At the bottom, you need to be at the bottom together, right? Now, the standard for the push-ups and the bench. The bench, you must have those bells contact your chest, and then the bells must contact up with your arms locked out over your body, over your torso. For the hand release push-ups and the push-ups for scale, your knees cannot contact the ground. You must have your body completely planked. If your knees contact the ground as you're pushing away, it's a no rep. So stay tight. If you, that is workout number A. Workout number B is really, really simple. You're gonna do the ski, the box jump overs, and you're gonna do the ground to over the shoulder. There's really not much for that one. The only thing we see is make sure that that bag actually goes over your shoulder. You're not just tossing it around to your side, right? It needs to go from the ground up over your shoulder, all right? And yeah, I think that's it. Again, 9 minutes on each. You'll switch, you have a 1-minute rest, and then you'll switch. Now, workout number 5 is top secret. Now, usually I wouldn't tell you anything about this workout unless, like I said on the podcast for the Protein Bros that I did, when I accidentally publish it, and I don't mean to. Now, this one, I haven't made that mistake yet. On this workout, I want you guys to remember that CrossFit is all about being prepared for the unknown and the unknowable. Now, in saying that, I know that a couple of the movements that I have chosen, most people don't practice, and I always want you guys to have the best time that you can. So I want you to practice hang kettlebell cleans and hang kettlebell snatches, because you will see those in the event, right? Now, the standard for the hang kettlebell clean is your hand must make contact with your chest and the bell must be resting here. You can be out here as long as you're not catching it like out here doing anything gnarly. Just bring the bell up, boom, catch it here, that's the top. Now the kettlebell snatch, boom, up overhead, and you're good to go. So again, from the bottom of my heart, just thank you so much for signing up for this event. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you this week.